the year of 1986 in my life have changed. I was visiting my grandmother, and after my grandmother went to sleep, my uncle asked me to come and play a game. So I went to his room alone, and the game was not a game that I'm used to playing. It was rape. And he told me to, he threatened me. Think about it, I was 6 years old, he was 6 feet tall. And the next day, my mother called and she asked me how I'm doing. I said, Mom, can you just come get me? Because I was supposed to stay the entire weekend, but I told her I don't want to stay the entire weekend because I was afraid he would harm me again. So she came and got me. And she asked me what was going on, but I didn't have the guts to tell her because I was so scared. And thank God the Oprah Winfrey Show was on, and it was little girls and little boys on there that described exactly what I was going through. Mind you, I was at 10 years old at the time. And I told my mom, this is what Uncle Clifford has been doing to me. So immediately, she believed me, and I'm thankful. She actually called a doctor at St. Francis Hospital, and the doctor specialized in rape cases for children. So she booked me for the next available appointment. And let me tell you, the doctors there are magnificent. I mean, they really got everything out of me, because at that age, you really don't know how to describe things, but these doctors are so skilled. He got the entire story out of me, and he called my attorneys, and then he, you know, what I shared with him, we was able to get the case going right then and there. And in 1994, he finally was convicted, and the good thing about my story is the young man next to him that lived, he was also raping a little boy. So when the police came and got him, the little boy told his mom and dad, hey, Mom and Dad, he's doing the same thing to me that he's been doing to his niece. So he got hit with both cases, and he was at McDougal Prison from 1994 to 1998. And my family, they told me I was wrong for telling on him. And I told them, you know, whatever happened to you, you would have done the same thing. So I don't really have a lot of relationship with some of my family, because I feel like, you know, you're not on my side, like I'm making this up. So, you know, and it's just terrible that people would think that way in your own family, that you're lying, you know. So I thank my mom for believing in me, because sometimes parents, that's her younger brother, you know, for her to take my side over his, I'm thankful for that, because that doesn't really happen often. Yes, and I learned about Jane Doe No More during college. That's when I joined this group. One of the representatives came to our school, and she was just discussing the organization, and I told her my story, and then I actually did my final exam on the Jane Doe No More movement, and also sharing my story as well. So that's how I was able to connect with them during my college years. Yes. Anybody have any questions? Yes?
I just want to thank you for coming back and speaking what happened to you. That's a lot, takes a lot of courage.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Anybody else have questions? Okay, thank you so much for your time.